Okay guys, this is a video of the Queen of Dial Master Qui-Gon Padawan 01 and R2 team. I am running my standard mods here. They're okay, but they're not great. You can see mainly the one that matters is this guy. He needs to be fast with offense. You're going to remod anyone. This has got a remod. My R2 is modded for the layer team, completely. Some useless things like health here, crit damage. You really want him stacking as much offense as you can so you can share it, because the key character is Padawan Obi. We will go and do the run. Okay, a couple of tricks here. Padawan Obi stacks his offense the more he crits, so we're just going to start out in these early waves by making sure he gets as many turns as possible to crit, which he did not do there. There we go, he's got one. The yellow numbers are crits, so watch out for that. The other thing is Queen Amidala gets her Queen's Protection buff when these heal over times expire. They have to expire by her taking a turn, so when the command droid dispels them like that, it does not count. One of the other tricks here is while we're building up his crits, so we're not trying to AoE here, we're not trying to wipe them out yet, we're trying to make sure for the next wave that Padawan can actually literally one-shot the whole wave. Now, when you call in the decoy, if you call it too early, they just kill it, and you want it alive for the next wave. When there's down to 3 V1s and the commander, that's about where you can go. And when you do call them in, generally speaking, they are going to get a kill. Generally speaking, that he will once he's stacked his offense a bit more. But you can see how much they hammer her. You do want to relive, especially at the start of waves, and you do want to make sure, if you can, that the Queen, there she got 6 stacks of her protection. Gives her speed, it gives her health, all the rest of it, but these guys also get bonuses off of her having, unless she got a 10, off her Queen's Protection. Qui-Gon's move, the dice roll, gives the massive offense boost to Obi-Wan that lets him one-shot waves, so save that. Ideally you want him to go before Obi-Wan, just like this. If he's the fastest on the team, or faster than Obi-Wan by a little bit, see they line up quite nicely, really ideal. Target the droideka, because why not? Obi goes in, gets a couple of crits. More seriously, the why not on the droideka is because if you target a B1, he'll probably kill it and only get one chance. That way you got an extra crit. And then all you do is you hit the AoE, whammo, they all die. Now you can basically repeat that. Now I've got the chevron there, I noticed it, might have been a bit quick for you. So early on's good. You use the one that's got the shield being destroyed. If you long click, it says at the bottom, remove the combat modifier from the OOM commander droid. It's actually quite good to get it early, because you get to get through this wave reasonably quicker than if you didn't use that particular space ability. So here we are just trying to work our way through them. The Queen's AoE is a dispel, save it. Unless there's like 2 guys that are in red and you're just trying to kill them quickly, save it. He can one-shot, but not from full health and protection yet, so we will make sure we get a crit kill. He did not crit. Oops, I should have used that. Try and use Master Qui-Gon on someone with a lot of health and protection, because he calls in his Padawan self, which again builds up his crits. I'm just going to take the kill. So if I target him, so he calls him in and he calls him in again. I got 1 crit there, but that's okay. Good time to call the decoy. But if you can target someone with slightly more health and protection, rather than Qui-Gon getting a kill, he will call a Padawan who will come in and keep critting. That applies to the first 2 or 3 waves. Later on you just go for the kills. Slightly unfortunate way to end, because he's got a lot of turn meter. He will catch up, and I've got my order. See the turn order again, speed. I think she's actually the fastest, but he gets speed bonuses, so he always goes first. Each wave they start with turn meter as though they came in from scratch. They don't carry turn meter over, so speed. If you get the turn order right, you always get to do this, and it is a lot of fun. If you don't finish him off, you've always got a little fella in there to come and do his thing. Again, I'm going to use a basic and good. I didn't kill, but I didn't get the crit, so got lucky and unlucky. Space, we've got the chevron again. If you do get it twice, and it does happen a lot, I prefer to go for this one here, but I'm just going to use this third space ability just to show you why. So they get all the good buffs. He comes in, but I haven't killed the stat. So what happens is, if I'm not careful, and it will happen, is the stat goes and puts provoked on you, and that just kills all of your ability to counterattack with Master Qui-Gon, and they take way more turns. So I'm going to use the Queen's ability to make sure I kill this guy. Okay, now you can step, when you get to the start getting to these waves here, start looking at your time, and if you're in this position here and you've got the nuke lined up, right, you can actually go ahead and use the dice roll, and then he should, with any luck, get back to it before the next wave. But if you're going to do it early. If you do it too late, it's going to be on cooldown. See, I've timed it almost to perfection. Yep. So you see, he got to go. He's got lots of turn meter, but voila, he jumps it, which means I get to do my nuke. But I don't have my my little helper there. Would have been ideal, but you get the idea. 3 chevrons in a row. It is the most difficult one. So just to prove that this is not a best case scenario flick run. In fact, it's probably arguable that it's the worst case scenario. That was the event, the space ability that gives 999 damage, if you're wondering why that guy just suddenly disappeared. Might have caught it there. It's the first turn of everybody, so they've all exposed, so she's going to go next. I'm just going to find one with a lot of turn meter and a lot of health and protection, and it should, well, I almost died. He went. Same thing again, we'll just go for the, here we didn't get a kill, but the counters quite often do. And in this case they're not. Enrage timer, you've got to kill this wave basically before it reaches 100. You can see how far ahead I am of enrage timer. The next wave starts, as long as you get to kill this wave before that's at 100, it doesn't enrage. It's ridiculously comfortable. You just need to finish this wave before it gets to 100. All the rules kind of go out the window a little bit here. If you're aware of your cooldowns, you can certainly start AoEing with Master Qui-Gon and Padawan Obi to just to get things done. You know, you can see now. Yeah, I did it out of order deliberately to show you that the dice roll actually does do a fair amount of damage, more than I expected. But anyway, you get the idea. So now with 89%, you get 11% spare. So when you get to those last 2 waves, and the score tells you where you're at, if you forget where you're at, by all means you can start using the AoEs. Try and get him lined up back to back. R2 is actually going to kill that guy, so I'm going to go over here. This does slightly more damage. She's probably going to kill. Yep. She always calls this guy. And you know, you can smash buttons now. So yeah, I mean, again, I have not remodded these characters, so you can go about this raid a couple of ways. You can spend the time to get your mods to where they need to be to give yourself a nice easy run. Personally, I think that's the way to go. Or you can run with average to rubbish mods, and well, actually just average mods, and you're going to be exposing yourself to having to restart your runs if it doesn't go well. Personally, I'd rather remod. Understand if you don't want to do it, but don't expect to come in with rubbish mods and get a decent score. Anyway, good luck, guys.